Yo, we're back with
Yes,
another
sir.
one
Yes, sir.
with the NBA playoffs. What's going on, Cam?
Hey, what's going on, my brother?
Nothing, chilling. Watching a weekend full of basketball.
Boy, was this some good ass game?
Yes. And I'm still going with my predictions as before. But the Memphis Minnesota series, that was a shot. Game Minnesota took game one.
Yeah, that's
That's
gonna
a
be tough. Ooh, that's gonna be a good one too.
that was a shot. Yeah. And hopefully they can play each other more because that way Ja and John Anthony Edwards could have like that, like a couple years ago when Russell Westbrook and Damian Lillard used to play
Yeah,
each
the
other all the
battles.
time,
Yeah, the long
and they
term
used to
battles.
battle. Yeah, they used to battle going back and forth all the time.
Oh, yeah, that's gonna be a good
That'd
one to
be
watch. Yeah, I hope it's like that. It pans out to be that way.
that'd be
They're fighting for like the number one seed in the East.
that'd
They're
be
fighting
yeah. Or they
like the
fighting for a
number
top seed
one
in the
spot.
regular season. Th-
Yeah.
Those would be some good battles that I'm definitely looking forward to in the future.
Yeah, two good young teams.
Yeah, the NBA is in a good spot though. A lot of people think the NBA
Yeah.
is about to die out, but
Mm-mm.
yeah. So
I
I
think
ain't
they're in
get to
good
get
hands. I think they're in
we.
good hands.
You said what?
I think the NBA is in good hands.
Yeah, great hands. Well, we ain't get to get our predictions out all the way with the
No.
everybody done with the play-in tournament. We know who goes where, but we seen all the game ones basically. But pre-playoff starting, I had Phoenix in a sweep against New Orleans. That's a sweep. New Orleans not getting the game. Uh, with Luca being out against Dallas, I think even without Luca, they can still take it 6 games. It depends on if they can win home court advantage back, like still one in Utah with Luca
Yeah.
being gone, like they still game 3 or 4 in Utah, and of course they got to win the next game 2. But if they still like one of those games back at home and get home court advantage back, and then Luca comes back like game 5 or 6 in Dallas, or game 5 will be in Dallas, game 6 will be in yeah, because
Yeah, because
no,
it was Utah two.
it's two, it's 2-2-1-1-1, I think, or is that the finals?
That's
It
right.
might be. I think it's 2-3-2. That's what it is.
Yeah. The finals is 2-2-1-1-1. Then
Yeah.
this one
So
2-2. Yeah.
so the regular playoffs is 2-3-2. So they
Mm-hmm.
can still game 4 or game 3 or 4, or 1, 3, 4, or 5, or one of them. Because I don't think it's gonna be a sweep, even without Luca. I don't think. I think
Oh
they
no,
can
we
get.
ain't go. No, and
I
all
think.
by just saying. Right now I think it's might be Utah in six. Only depending on Luca's health. Luca come
Yeah.
back
Of course.
like you
Of course.
said, game four, game five, and we done stole us a game. A game or two. I think we can come back and make it seven. You know what I'm saying? Especially how
Yeah.
Luca's
That's.
playing, and we've been playing real well this year. But
Yeah.
Utah's still a tough team now. Spider.
I
Connor.
don't. I don't know,
Gobert.
man. I love me some Spidey Mitch, but he always come up small in big spots. I ain't gonna say he come up
Yeah.
small. The Jazz come up small in big spots because you remember 2 years ago in the bubble they was up 3-1 on the Nuggets.
Yeah.
Then Jamal Murray happened. They came back. They lost that series.
Oh man, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They got put out the first. They got put out first round last year too, if I'm not mistaken.
Mhm.
If I'm
Yeah,
not, if my
I
memory
feel
serves
pretty
me
sure.
correctly, I'm pretty sure they lost first round last year too. So, and the same thing with Luca. Like this is gonna be this is a good spot for both of them because now one of them is gonna assert themselves into almost superstardom. Because they both stars, of course, but they could say they got a
That next
playoff.
level.
They got to play because neither one of them have a playoff win, a playoff series win right now. Spidey got put out in the first round.
No,
And
Spike put out Russ, remember?
he put out OKC.
Yeah, remember he put out Russ and he put out Russ and Paul George.
No, that was Dame
Oh yeah, whew, yeah.
when he hit that
No,
deep three.
no, he did. Wait,
No, that was Dame. Dame hit that
yeah,
deep three
didn't
and
Spider beat them 1 year too? No, didn't he beat the Mellow one? The Mellow OKC team?
yeah, that was the same thing. Yeah.
Yeah, but didn't Spidey put them out first round?
Mm-mm. Uh, you think about when Dame hit? You don't remember Dame hit
No,
that
I
deep
know what
three?
shot that is. Yeah, I'm talking about. Who put out that Paul? I'm gonna have to go look that up. But
Yeah, he might have one playoff win, but Luka don't have a playoff win at all.
Oh yeah,
So that's still a huge blemish. Like people say the greatest trade in playoff or not playoff in a draft night history is that Luka for Trae Young trade because they feel like both teams won, but Trae Young was just in the Eastern Conference Finals last year, and Luka has yet to even win a playoff series. Like, and it's no fault of his.
Yeah, you're right. I agree, but
no fault of his. But it's just it's tough in that Wild West, and then you not a defensive juggernaut. You more of an offensive superstar. You know what I'm saying? Like, cause he's gonna put that ball in the basket. He's gonna make the right play. He's gonna find the open teammates. He's a great facilitator, but he's just not a defensive juggernaut. But he's not a defensive liability either.
I like him how he uses his body weight on offense.
Yeah.
You
know. Moving on. We're moving on. Golden State and Denver.
Ooh.
I wish Denver had at least one more person back. Yeah. If they had one more person back, I would trust Denver to win in 7. Because Steph coming back off injury. Clay ain't been looking so hot lately. Draymond ain't been looking so hot lately because Draymond coming off injury too.
Mm-hmm.
So if he had one more piece, I would like Denver in 7, but I got Golden State in 6.
Yeah,
I think that'll go 6. I think Joker can make it competitive. But while we here, question for you: if Golden State does lose this series, do they split up?
No, I wouldn't say split up. No, I wouldn't split.
I feel like they would have to. They would have to. One of them has to leave.
Well, if anybody would be Draymond, I'd get rid of Draymond.
I don't know. I can't lose a defensive anchor like that, and a playmaking presence on offense. I can't. I'm giving up Clay. Sorry, you know Steph is the Golden State. He's a warrior for life unless he wants to leave. So we know Steph ain't going. We know for a fact Steph's not going anywhere, especially that extension he just signed.
Facts.
And I don't think I can lose a defensive anchor in Draymond because with the rise of Jordan Poole in his play, he's been going berserk lately. He just went crazy last night. So you can get that because Clay, to be honest, Clay's not the same two-way player he was before injury. You know what I'm saying? Watching him coming back off the injury, he's not the same two-way player.
Well, I give him some more time. I give him some more time to really judge him on his defense. You know, he still got to get his game legs up under him.
Yeah. But that's what I'm saying.
But I understand what you're saying.
You only have a small sample size to go off based off him if they lose in the first round this year. Because if they lose in the first round, that's like Steph has already proved multiple times he comes up small in big moments. In playoffs, he comes up small in big moments. You know, he's one of the people consider him top 15 of all time, top 20 guaranteed, but some people have him top 15. He's one of the luckiest top 15 players in NBA history. Are you kidding me? He is lucky. Are you kidding me? Let's go through his rings real quick. 2015.
He had some luck.
Yes, he had luck on his side. He got to be playing with a 4-leaf clover or a rabbit's foot or something in his uniform. Yeah, because 2015, Kyrie and Kevin Love get hurt. LeBron still taking the 6 by itself. That's a lucky ring. They come back the next year, 16-17. They go 73-9, and they lose. And then you go get Kevin Durant, and you get 2 more rings. You know what I'm saying? But and then the third year, like I said, Steph comes up small in big moments. If Steph's the man that everybody says that he is, you can put away Toronto. You and Draymond can put away Toronto. You know what I'm saying? Even and Clay didn't get hurt till game 6, if I'm not mistaken.
Was there 6? Yeah, it was 6.
Yeah, you couldn't put away Toronto in 6
When
by
did Boogie
yourself.
get hurt? When did Boogie get hurt?
Who?
Boogie, because he got hurt in the finals too, didn't he?
I think it was before the finals. I think it was the Houston series.
I thought he played in one game in the finals. He did pretty okay.
I'm not. Don't quote me on that, but I think it was. I think it was the Houston series, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah,
I'm not 100% sure though. Yeah, but you supposed to be Steph Curry, a top 15 player of all time. He's the greatest shooter of all time, without a doubt. There's no doubt in my mind about that. But you supposed to be a top 15 player. You can't put away Toronto. You can't put away Kawhi and Kyle Lowry in 6. No disrespect to them, but
yeah,
it's levels. You know what I'm saying? You Kawhi. I mean, you Kyle Lowry. You know what I'm saying? It's levels to it. You supposed to you got to finish that series.
But you gotta think that Toronto team was tough. They was a well balanced team.
Yeah, they had a historical run, of course. One of the best underdog runs there was in history. Other than that was a better underdog run than Detroit in 04. Bad Boys 2.0. That was come on now.
Man,
at least I guess Toronto has a top 75 player. Detroit had no top 75 players.
And that's what that top 75 level, we will have to talk about that one.
Man, that was
that's rough, man.
I can't. We'll come back to that after we get done with the playoffs.
Yeah, most definitely.
Let's write that down. Then we can get back to that. I know it's a little dated. The season almost over. But we can get back to that. Memphis and Minnesota. I still like Memphis at 5. I don't think Minnesota will get another game.
No, I can say Memphis at 6. I think Minnesota can get one more.
Memphis came out really flat. I think they came out with a big head against Minnesota. They was thinking, it's Minnesota. You know what I'm saying? They a 7 seed. We a 2 seed. We way better than them. We got way more talent than them. You know what I'm saying? I think they came out there and they young, so they don't have really any
presence to get them like locked in.
Yeah, and they don't have any playoff experience at all.
I mean, you got Adams. You would think Adams would get them right, but I don't think Adams is like.
Yeah, but Adams still young too. Adams only I'm pretty sure Adams only like 25, 26. You know what I'm saying? I mean, he looked old, but he got that old.
Being that he been deep into the playoffs,
Yeah, he had that run with OKC. He's 28. He's 28. Okay, we're the same age. So he's 28. So that's a vet. But it's no. They need that championship pedigree. They need a Kyle Lowry or a Danny Green. Somebody that has been deep into the playoffs and won a ring.
Well, definitely get them ready to get their routine right.
You know what I'm saying. If they had like Rajon Rondo to like run with them boys, like he got that championship pedigree and he can still run with them young boys. So he can, because them boys like to run.
Yeah.
Them Memphis boys like to run, especially Ja. Ja like to grab that ball and get out of there.
And get busy.
Yeah.
Busy.
He get real busy real quick.
Because Brooks be hooping too, man.
Yeah, Dylan Brooks. I like Dylan Brooks. Dylan Brooks tough.
Because
real tough.
They got a nice core, man.
Yeah,
a real solid core.
And I think they'll be good for a minute, a long time.
I say 2-3 years. They stay off.
They're only gonna be playing Ja a supermax. Of course, Ja's gonna get a supermax. They're gonna give him $250 million. he gonna get the supermax. Jaren probably will get 100, maybe. He might get 80. He might get like Lonzo money, like 85.
Yeah, I was gonna say I can see him getting 80.
Like 80, somewhere between 80 and 90. He'll be close to 100, but I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if he got 100 because they don't have nobody else to pay. like big
I say,
money
yeah,
like
I
that.
give Brooks about 25, 30.
Yeah, Brooks will get Brooks, and I think I don't know. I think Dylan Brooks will get 50
Yeah, because he having two
because
way. Yeah.
somebody I know somebody offer him 50. If not Memphis, somebody offer him 50,
Mm.
and then Desmond Bain might get 52.
Yeah.
So they'll be
I say
good.
I give I give him 40.
Yeah,
45 maybe, but yeah, I can see him getting 50 somewhere. Man, ever since Steven, what was it? I'm sorry, I know this is off subject. But Reggie Jackson, what did Detroit give him that year? Like 85 million?
I think it was 84.
Man, I'm not
I
talking
know, and Luke Kennard. The Clippers gave Luke Kennard like 84. They be out here
exactly.
giving away money, and
Highway robbery.
Luke Kennard wasn't even in the lineup. You paying 84 million for somebody on the bench?
Exactly. Pass
Give
it
me
off to
give me 84. I'll ride that pine too.
Here you go, brother. You feel
I'll
me?
be the greatest cheerleader in Clippers history.
You're thirsty? You need something to drink?
You can give me one of them squeegee mops. I go out there and start mopping up the floor for
Man,
84.
man.
Let's go to the East real quick, man.
Yes,
Miami, ain't much to say there. That's another sweep. Another sweep. That's gonna be easy money. Philly. What did we say last time?
I say
Because we
Philly.
talked about Philly. I picked Philly, but I think it was in 6.
I would say I see Philly in 6.
Yeah, Philly in 6. Milwaukee. I think they'll go 5. That game was competitive, but I think it's going 5. And Boston in 7. Like I said,
Man, Brooklyn in 7.
stop. Boston in 7.
In 7.
We are a way better defensive team than we're the number 1 defense team in the NBA. Okay, let's start off with that. Number 1 defense team in the NBA. Brooklyn can't defend well, and they can't rebound well.
Rebound. I think they're middle of the pack rebound.
Yeah, but they
Drummers on the floor.
I was to say they only got Andre Drummond, the only real rebounder. Nick Claxton, he's a high energy type guy. You know what I'm saying? Come in, get some blocks, catch some lobs, get the crowd into it. But he's not a big rebounder. He's not gonna come in and give you 10, 15 boards. He might give you 5. And KD's not gonna rebound unless he has to. You know what I'm saying? KD will take over.
I think he'll get down there and at least try to be somewhat busy.
He's gonna have to. He's gonna have to help out on the boards. But which it's not like he's not capable of doing that, but he's gonna have to if they want to win this series.
Mm-hmm. Most definitely. And Kyrie's gonna have to. Them role players really gonna have to step. I mean, if that's for any team, but really for this year, for Brooklyn, they're gonna actually.
And they're not deep. I don't think they're deep enough either.
I think they're pretty deep. I think they're pretty deep. But
they're not deep enough.
I ain't gonna say they're gonna have to live and die by that 3, but they're gonna have to get that jumper going.
They're not deep enough. They pushed Patty to the bench. LaMarcus Aldridge doesn't play. Blake don't play.
I wonder what's going on. I ain't really heard much about Aldridge and what's going on and why he didn't.
I don't know. I think the way they treat him is like his last hurrah. Because like when he was playing earlier in the season, he wasn't bad. He wasn't a liability.
No,
and he was stretching the floor. You know what I'm saying?
I think he was good with the second unit.
Yeah, but he doesn't get any run anymore. And Goran Dragic came in and took Patty Mills' run.
His health?
Huh?
You think it has something to do with his health, his heart?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I think this is like one last little hurrah. You know what I'm saying?
Gotta be somewhere.
Because I mean,
the
only rotation they got is they starting 5. Who is it? Is Durant, Kyrie, Drummond, Brown, and Seth Curry. And then Dragic and Claxton come off the bench. That's really it. We don't see no LaMarcus Aldridge. We don't see Patty Mills. We don't see Blake Griffin. I really want to know what happened to Blake Griffin. I think it's a story there, to be honest.
There's got to be something, man.
Because Blake was playing at a high level last year in the playoffs, guarding Giannis. I mean, Giannis was still getting his, you know what I'm saying? But he was slowing. He was slowing him down.
That's what I was trying to figure out, man. Like, why are they not getting no PT, man? Like,
yeah, I
man. It's just,
I don't know what it is.
And like your boy said, Steve Nash kind of choking up there at that coaching spot.
Yeah, if he don't win this year, I don't know. He gonna be in a hot seat.
Man, I think Buddy already sizzling a little bit.
He's definitely gonna be in a hot seat.
Man, this is because I didn't even agree with last season. He had KD playing all the minutes, and KD just came back from an injury. That's a lot of minutes you playing back last season. You gotta know. I ain't all for that like
but
load management, but
you talking about the playoffs or you talking about the regular season?
Playoff, both, a little bit of both.
Well, playoffs he had to. If they had took KD out the floor against Milwaukee last year, they had ran away with it.
I'm talking about like mainly towards down the stretch to the playoffs.
Yeah.
All the minutes he still had to play. Like, same for Bron. That's a lot of minutes of him, even this year.
Yeah.
That's a lot of minutes of them old.
I mean, but that's
what they gotta do.
That's a small thing to a John. Bron used to that.
I already know, and I feel KD is as well, but he gonna show it now because shit, this Boston team ain't no bull job.
You know what I'm saying? We here. I told you we coming out the East.
I know you're tough, bro. I know.
We coming out the East. Believe that. Mark it.
We gotta get him on the show too, because he
from
Boston too. My cousin Kane.
Oh, okay. Yeah, mark that.
He was hitting me up. They talking about how Tatum was channeling, acting like Kobe out there. I said, yeah,
acting a dog.
Kyrie gonna do the same thing. And what happened? Both of them niggas.
Man, Kyrie went absolutely bonkers in the fourth quarter.
Vice versa for Tatum. I was like, man.
But Tatum really won. It was really Jaylen Brown that was keeping us afloat. Man, when we needed a basket, like when we went down 5. Huh?
Man, he still was out there getting bucked.
Yeah, he was. But when we needed, when they was trying to like creep away,
yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Kyrie come down. He hit him with the mid range.
You know
what I'm saying? Then JB come back and get a tough layup. They was swallowing that whistle too on us a lot. It was a lot. It was a lot of.
I don't know.
It was a lot of. You know what I'm saying? A lot of that. One know.
I think I got y'all fair share of calls tonight.
But it's the playoffs, you gotta expect that.
So y'all both went to the line, both 19 for 24. Y'all both went to the line same amount of time. That's crazy.
Yeah, that is. But that's a.
Huh?
Go ahead.
No, I'm saying like the rebounding numbers for the night. Boston had 43, Brooklyn had 29. Just imagine if Robert Williams was healthy.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They can't rebound. The Nets can't rebound. And that's another one.
But see, that's Aldridge. That hurts too. And then, he was a decent rebounder too. And I ain't saying like he was like.
When Lob Williams come back, it's really gonna look out. We a freight train.
But I really want to know what's going on with Aldridge and Griffin, man.
Yeah,
them two key pieces, man, especially for your second unit and your bigs. Like when you want to go to small ball and when you want, sometimes they like to put Ben at the 5 sometimes. I'm not Ben, but Blake at the 5 sometimes.
Blake, yeah.
But that's another thing. They need Ben to come back too. So
I don't think if Ben come back, he better not come back this season. There's no way he can come back this season. I mean, of course he can, but if he was to come back and Steve Nash plays him, the dude hasn't played since June of last year.
I don't know, like unless they've been hooping with each other off camera, or not off camera, like in practice, behind the scenes type shit.
Yeah, but they don't practice in the playoffs. There's no practice in the playoffs. When they gonna practice? They play tonight. They played tonight. They'll have tomorrow off, and they play again Tuesday.
Well,
yeah.
Maybe they ain't like the NFL or something like that, But yeah, I wouldn't come back this season. But if he was,
it's no way.
I think he'll do a little something, but it just depends on how much legs he'll have up under him.
Coming off a back injury, you haven't played professional basketball in almost a year. I'm not trusting Ben Simmons on the floor. I'm sorry.
I agree.
He'll be a liability. He's already an offensive liability. Like He's already.
I think part of that is his mindset too.
Yeah, if he's not sitting on a low block, people are gonna double off him all day. Especially with Kyrie and KD on the floor, they're gonna double off him all day, and they're gonna dare Ben to shoot anything other than layups.
That's what he has to get him like a mid range on him.
Man, he need a floater for real. That's what he need.
Some man, because he could just play his game like Giannis here.
Yeah, that's who he should be.
Yeah,
they both 6'10", you know what I'm saying? But he
put out a point guard with like that's a mismatch nightmare.
But it got to be in you, not on you.
Yeah.
And you know what I'm saying? You got to be built for it, not made for it. So
it was.
I can't trust Ben. They talking about he coming back game 4. I can't trust him on the court. I'm sorry. I can't.
It just depends on if they have been scrimmage or anything behind the scenes. Like I said, behind the scenes.
Yeah, but
it's playoffs or even like, prior to the game 1.
Yeah, but it's playoff basketball. Yeah, it's playoff basketball though. Every possession counts. So
yeah, for sure. So you can't be out there half-assing.
That's what I'm saying. He's gonna come back rusty, and he's gonna be turning the ball over. He's gonna be missing shots. He's gonna be missing routine shots. You know what I'm saying? Stuff that we're accustomed to see him like them or the middle of the lane runners that he hit where he shoot the little over the shot, hook shot type stuff. He's gonna be smoking those, you know what I'm saying? And that's just gonna mess up. That's just gonna mess up the game.
Is he there mentally too? That's another huge thing for him. Is he gonna be mentally ready? Like I said, it's playoff basketball. You know how the crowd is. They in Boston,
Speaking of that, Kyrie was tripping today. What was Kyrie on?
What he
Dude.
I was like, Kyrie.
He said he playing
them. Probably talking too crazy to him.
Yeah, I don't put it past none of them sports fans. I don't.
That's what I'm saying. I be feeling rushed sometimes when folks they get to talking crazy. Hey man, watch your mouth.
Yeah, but at the same time.
Well, I meant more so. Let's refer to like the time that he was in Utah and that woman and man said something crazy.
Yeah.
More so like the Westbrook shit.
Of course, there's a gray area with everything, but I feel like I don't hear too much about the NFL, but NBA players, they are some of the biggest crybabies in the world. Like you're getting,
they because NFL, I think it get a little worse in the NFL. I know sports in general.
Yeah, but in the NFL, you in that helmet, so you
people, football and soccer fans, they kill each other over this shit.
Yeah, but
Bama fans ain't, but they don't hold it the level, but
yeah, but that like international football and American football, like they're on the field and then it's space in between the fan and the actual gameplay. You know what I'm saying? So I don't think they're going to hear as much as they do like basketball players. Basketball, when they taking the ball out there, right, you can hear the people right behind you taking the ball out right in front of somebody.
Yeah.
But I say they're the biggest divas in the world because first of all, you're overpaid. I'm sorry, athletes are overpaid, but
get that's stuff another day. I felt soldiers should be paid more than
Yeah,
but we digress.
Yeah,
for sure.
But you getting paid millions of dollars to be entertainment. Okay, people are passionate about their sports teams, like especially what Kyrie did. The way he handled that, I'm in Boston. I'm gonna be a Celtic. I'm gonna re-sign, blah blah blah, and then you go sign with the Nets the next year, and you go sign with the Nets the next year, and then don't expect us to be angry. Like what?
You see, and then players that just leaving in general. They gonna burn your jersey, and sometimes it'll be their fault. They burn your jersey and all that. So
but you made it. But Kyrie made it seem like, oh yeah, I'm coming back. We're gonna run this back. We just made it to the Eastern Conference Finals without me. So we're gonna run it back and we're gonna go to the final. You know what I'm saying? You giving people a false sense of hope now, and then you up and leave and get mad that people start cussing at you. You know what I'm saying? If they using racial slurs, that's different. Yeah, but if they saying
all gloves come up then.
Yeah. If they saying like MF this and B word that, and you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You should expect that. What do you know what I'm saying? These people are passionate. They're passionate about their sports team, just like everybody else. But I say they're divas because, like, Russell Westbrook ran to the media about, or not, he didn't run to the media, but like during the post-game interview, he was like, I don't appreciate how people are talking to me and they calling me Westbrook and stuff and like that. I'm a man. I got a family, blah, blah, blah. First of all, nobody said anything about your family.
Yeah.
But this ain't about Russell. This ain't about, I'm just using Russ as an example, but it's not just Russ. But Russ is the same person that was in the interview, like he give people attitudes in the interviews and like talk to people all upside their head. But when people do it to you, you want to cry about it.
See, that's why I said I had to clarify which example the Westbrook fan interaction too, because I wasn't trying to refer to it. I agree 100% with you saying right now, because that my family got a name, and bro, I think he was crying in.
But it wasn't. It's not just Westbrook, because KD do the same thing. He'll run to the meet. You know, KD a big crybaby. He'll run to the he'll run to Twitter and he got a burner account.
He beef with Michael Rappaport. Like, bro, I wouldn't even entertain Michael Rappaport.
You come on now. Come on, bro. You're a top 15 player of all time.
Exactly.
And some people, he's in some people's top 10, and you're gonna be going back and forth with a person that a lot of people don't even know.
Facts. We talking about dude got tore up in Deep Blue Sea, bro.
Yeah. Oh, bro. I'm saying a lot of people don't even know who he is. And you sitting up here being
to it like that with Skip Bayless, a notable journalist or something.
Yeah.
Stephen A.
At least somebody that do not just
Rashad.
Not just an avid fan, you know what I'm saying? People that really do research on it. Drinking out the cup of greatness. Look at you. Oh, you missed it.
H2O.
It put LeBron and Kobe's butt on there.
Oh man,
it's all right, man.
But back to Brooklyn and Boston. I still think it's gonna be a great. This is going 7. Exactly. This is gonna be one of them. I think it's gonna be one of them. It's gonna be close. And maybe I give 2 blowouts, one by each team. But
I don't think it's gonna be a blowout. Any of them.
I'm saying like one game might be turning blowout. And, it might be tough up until like 2 minutes left, and then just one team just blow the doors open. And,
run away with it.
It's gonna look crazy, but we know if you watch the game was closer than that.
Yeah,
they're gonna have some games like that.
Yeah, definitely. I think. I don't know. I can't. Based off the games that I've seen already, Miami and Philly is just head and shoulders better than everybody else. I'm sorry. I know they're playing 8 seeds, but they are. Both of them are like good defensively. You know what I'm saying? They both rebound the basketball. They both gonna get on the floor for loose balls. If Boston don't come out the East, I would love to see. I think Phoenix got the West in the headlock. I don't think it's gonna be. I don't think it's gonna be any good series with them in the West. I'm sorry. Even if Golden State come out, I think they beat them in 5.
I think they might 6 this thing all the way through.
6.
I'm just 6.
They finna sweep.
They finna sweep. I think they sweep because I got.
Man, they gonna sweep the Pelicans.
Yeah, they gonna sweep them. They gonna probably 6.
Man, they gonna sweep whoever they play next to. They gonna sweep Dallas or Utah. They're gonna sweep them.
I don't know. They're gonna sweep Utah like that.
They're gonna sweep them.
No way. I don't even know. I don't think they'll sweep Dallas either. I think Dallas get one game about them.
I don't think so. I'm sorry. Phoenix just looks head and shoulders better than everybody else. I'm sorry. They're my champs this year.
They ain't finna go what was it, 16-1 with like the 0-1 Lakers?
Nah, I don't see that.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So they gotta give up a couple.
Yeah, in the Western Conference Finals, that's when they're gonna give up a couple.
I think they might give a little bit more than that.
And if Minnesota mess around and upset Memphis, I don't think they'll lose a game until the finals. Sorry. I don't think Golden State gonna get one off of them. Or yeah, Golden State. I'm sorry. I take that back. If Golden State win, they'll get one off of them. Only one though.
Phoenix?
Yeah, Phoenix looks so much better.
I know, because we both got them coming out the West. I just think it ain't gonna be as easy as you saying it's gonna be.
As long as Chris Paul stay healthy, Phoenix looks pretty damn good. I'm sorry.
And I know I'm sorry, bias. I don't see them sweeping Dallas. And I sure them don't see them sweeping Utah.
I don't think Utah get a game out of them.
You don't think so?
No, because Rudy Gobert, he's an offensive liability.
But he make it, man.
And then, all right, let's say Utah win this series. Let's say Luka stays hurt, hypothetically, right?
Yeah.
not wishing it on Luka, but let's say hypothetically. Utah and Phoenix play in the next round. Let's look at the matchups. Michael Conley gonna be guarding Chris Paul. Who you picking? Who you picking in that battle?
Oh, Chris Paul.
Yeah, okay. D-Book and Spidey Mitch. They might not be guarding each other, but
Book. Yeah, I'm going Book.
D-Book, okay. Mikal Bridges and Royce O'Neal.
Hell, I don't like Royce O'Neal. That's because of 2K. I'm sorry, but yeah, overall, I'll go with what's the name?
Mikal Bridges.
Yeah, I go with Bridges.
Okay, not Joe Ingles, Bojan Bogdanovic or Jay Crowder. That's probably the only one Utah. That's the only matchup Utah's gonna win.
Yeah,
but Jay Crowder don't got to be a bucket. He's a 3-and-D guy. So you know what I'm saying?
That's what I'm saying. 3-D, but I get more offensive out of what's the name. I get a little bit of D out of Bogdanovic, so I go with Bogdanovic.
Yeah, and then DeAndre Ayton and Rudy Gobert. DeAndre Ayton's not gonna be able to just sit in the. I mean, not DeAndre Ayton. I'm sorry. Rudy Gobert's not just gonna be able to sit in the paint like he's been doing in Dallas because they don't got nobody that can shoot the ball. So Rudy Gobert just been sitting in. Last game he was just sitting in the paint, just being a pest down there. Just anybody that come in, they shook because of the Stifle Tower down there. So with DeAndre Ayton he might not can't shoot the 3 ball like
he can take him to the perimeter. He can stretch him out.
Yeah, he might not be able to shoot the 3 like Cat or
Yeah, but he can shoot a long too. I give him.
He got so he gonna
type film on it. You know what I mean? He can shoot.
Yeah, he gonna have to respect it. So he's not just gonna be able to sit and clog up the paint.
For sure. Yeah, for sure that. But I still think, they're probably 1 or 2.
Definitely not 2. Maybe 1, but definitely not 2. Definitely not 2.
Especially like Spidey get high now. Yeah. But it just depends on, like I said, it depends. Spidey got to show me something.
Yeah. Speaking of Spidey, I want to stop this narrative of people just up and leaving small market teams. Because that's what people love to do. Or that's what the media loves to do. Like, look in New Orleans. Oh, Zion's not coming back. He needs to get out of there. He can't thrive in a small market. No.
It isn't too much of a small market, I want to say.
It is. It's not the Lakers or the Knicks or Miami.
I'll say it's like a medium.
Yeah, but it's a smaller market team. I'm just saying, like, it's not like a huge market like Philly.
I get to overall what you're saying, but I say New Orleans got to. So people don't want to come sit down and see all that.
Yeah, because they did the same thing with Anthony Davis.
Yeah.
Yeah, they did the same thing with KG. He needs to get out. He's not going to thrive in that small market team. Now they trying to do that with Zion. They're trying to do it with Spidey Mitch. And if
they do that, the small market people ain't gonna be able to thrive in.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. What you gonna do? What you gonna do? Put 12 teams in LA, 12 teams in New York, and 8 teams in Miami? If you want people in the large market, that's what you're gonna do. That's what's gonna have to be. Or ain't no Ain't no point in having a small market team if you just gonna ship all the superstars away.
I don't understand that either, man.
Because they not in here. I'm sorry. I wasn't thinking about it, but they trying to do the same thing with LaMelo too. Oh, LaMelo, they're not winning basketball games. You know, it would be a perfect transition for LaMelo going to the Lakers. LeBron James is older in his career, and it would be a good transition for him.
First, it was like, they need to stop that stuff.
Yeah. Like, it's like, come on.
One ball gonna work for him and not the
other. Well, it's a difference in talent.
No, but that ball, they didn't even give that boy a chance. I feel like
they didn't. But it wasn't when Bron got there. It was win now mode, which they did. Yeah. He got there in 2019. They won in 2020.
And I felt like they didn't really get a chance to fully develop Lonzo at the time because of LeBron and all that stuff.
Because when you get LeBron, it's like, all right, we're instantly contenders with LeBron. We got to get people around him.
And your game is on, and that put your game under the microscope.
Yeah,
you know, if LeBron loses, hey,
everybody gonna talk about him.
Hey,
everybody gonna talk about his teammates too.
Your ass gonna end up on the RDC skin. For sure.
Yeah, but they was trying to say like transition, Melo transitioning to LA would be perfect because in what's this LaMelo second year?
Yeah.
So his first contract 5 years. So in 3 years, that'll put LeBron in year 23 if he stay in. If he's still playing then, but that'll put him in year 23. So and he want to play with his son Bronny wherever he get drafted to. So they transitioning from LeBron getting on up out of there and bringing LaMelo in. Which you know that's not something just to scuff it though, because that's what LA does. Yeah. Like the only legendary players they drafted was Magic and Kobe. That's it. You know what? On legendary Lakers, I'm sorry.
Yeah,
was Magic and Kobe.
They like the Yankees, man. They like the basketball.
Yeah. Definitely. They get people to come in. They don't draft them. You know what I'm saying? Because if you look at the top 5 Lakers of all time, you got Kobe, Magic, Shaq, Wilt, and Kareem. Yeah. Out of those 5, 3 of them came in free agency.
Yeah.
So
Shaq, Kareem, Wilt.
They don't come in and develop their talent. We're LA, man. We're a big city. We need to win right now. That's how they feel.
For sure. Oh yeah, for sure. That's why they was on LeBron noggin. You're like, you come to LA, you gotta win.
Yeah. Even though they're 2 years removed from winning the championship.
They don't care. You know how they get. They don't care. They need that right now. Oh, you got one? We need another one. Oh,
they put big expectations on a excuse me. They put big expectations on a player that's in year 19. Like, geez Louise, bro. Like,
but you know, that guy.
Yeah, they put a lot. So it's championship or bust for a player that's in year 19.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, it was the same. You know, Jordan's last few years, they won, championship or bust too.
And Washington?
Hell, it was playoffs. They weren't too high for when he came back for Washington.
That's what I'm saying. There was no expectations. They was just happy that but he was still in his prime though.
Well, not Wizards.
No, with the Bulls, the last few years with the Bulls.
Boy.
No.
What?
No, they was just happy to have Jordan back on the court.
Yeah.
Jordan, they felt like Jordan retired too early, which I did too.
But it's like you said, he's on that level now. Championship or bust, man.
Like, that's tough.
Kobe, he
exactly. That's what I'm saying. When we talk about other players that played 19, 20 years, Kareem at 89 wasn't expected to win a championship. You know what I'm saying? He averaged 10 points. 10 points and like 6 rebounds in year 19. Kobe in year 19, God rest his soul. He wasn't expected to win. They wasn't expecting no championship back in 2015.
He was, but we know how that went.
There wasn't no expecting no championship out of
I'm talking
Kobe.
about Kobe's mind. Kobe's
Oh
trying to win.
yeah. Of course, Kobe. Like,
Oh,
hey,
Kobe.
I
Yeah, of
still
course
got enough
not,
in the
man.
tank to get one more ring. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, but
Yeah.
that's just the mama mentality. But media in the world, you know, us as sports fans, we wasn't expecting a ring out of him.
No.
They still had Lonzo well, no, D'Angelo was gone,
UCLA,
but
that's D'Angelo then.
yeah, they had Lonzo. They was trying to develop young talent for that transition from Kobe to the new age. But we placed the weight of the world on LeBron's shoulders because he's come through so many times and proved to us that he's the chosen one.
He put on his back.
It ain't just the tattoo; it's the real deal. He's the chosen one.
He's almost the GOAT.
Hey, let's not start this. Don't cut that out. Matter of fact, I'm glad you said that. We need to get
the background.
We need to get Jordan in here because he be talking crazy online about LeBron.
What happened?
No, he just be talking slick about LeBron.
I know my partner. I know you.
Yeah, they be talking slick. And another, I'm sorry, I'm getting all off topic, but while I have it on my hand, stop giving Allen Iverson and Derrick Rose so much flowers, so many flowers.
What's wrong with giving?
Come on, man. Come on, man. Come on, man. I'm not saying don't give him his flowers. I'm saying stop giving him so many. Like he was.
But you gotta think what he did for the culture too, though. That's why he's still.
Yes, for the culture. Yes.
But you know, 100%.
But as a basketball player, he should be getting the same disrespect that y'all give Russell Westbrook because they're the same player. Because Russ just more athletic. Russ they take a lot of shots.
Yeah, but I didn't shoot like no. He took a lot of shots, but still, I was still scoring a lot more too.
AI took a lot of shots. What? Russ just averaged a 30-point triple double. What are you talking about?
Yeah, when? Not this season.
No, not this season. That's what I'm saying. Y'all forget about Russ, what he was doing. He averaged 30 and a triple double.
Yeah, but I don't.
That's what I'm saying. AI should be getting
this special scrutiny while he was still playing.
AI should be getting the same disrespect.
No, did while he was playing. You don't think AI he get crucified for this horrible shooting?
Yes, but now
he don't need no more scrutiny. He already had to go through
Go ahead.
He had to go through enough just with the practice shit. Yeah, they scrutinized him for his bad shooting, just like they did Russ.
Yes, they're definitely violating Russ right now.
But Russ playing. But I didn't play this bad though, bro.
However, yes, he played in Turkey his last year. Is Russell Westbrook going to Turkey next year?
That dude might go to Syria the way.
Man, stop. Cut it out, man. Somebody will pick him up. But AI played in Turkey his last year of his career. Oh, well, not his career, but his last year of playing basketball. He played in Turkey. He went overseas.
Russ ain't that age yet.
Yeah, but AI didn't want to give it up. AI didn't
want to. That was his mentality. Yeah, that was his mindset too.
Yeah, he didn't want to be second fiddle.
No, but still, he got crucified. I think he got his fair share of crucifixion.
That's what I'm saying. AI and Russell Westbrook are on the same level, just like right now. If Russ would sit back and chill and be second, third fiddle like he was supposed to be, instead of getting them just play your role, all we need is high energy. You're not as bouncy as you used to be, so you ain't gonna be dunking on people.
You're right, but I still think he played more control. I don't think he was out of control with his though.
Who?
Russ played out of control.
AI? No. I'm not saying their play styles. I'm saying
them not wanting to take the role. AI would not have done what Carmelo did in OKC.
Huh? Say it again.
I don't think AI would have done what Carmelo did, OKC or LA, like what he did in LA. Or
Carmelo.
Yeah, I'm just saying, if AI was in the same position like how Melo was, taking second fiddle or coming off the bench or whatever, I don't think AI
Okay,
would.
okay, I see. Okay, you lost me for a second, but I'm back. I'm
Okay.
back. I see what you're saying. Yeah.
But yeah, that's
No, he didn't.
how he played, huh?
That Denver team could have been a lot better if he would have
Yeah, I
just
was
sat
just
back and let
that's
Melo
what I
do
was
his
gonna bring
thing.
up. That Denver team was dangerous. Ask
Yeah.
this man behind me. This one. Ask him about it.
They took him 7, right? Didn't they go 7?
6. I want to say might have been 7.
In the Western Conference, the year they beat Boston.
That team, yeah. And yeah, when I get Kenny on here, man, don't worry. It's gonna be a nice matter of fact, I can't wait. Because this picture behind us is gonna be gonna be how the debate gonna be. You for Bron, him for Bean, me for George.
I'm telling you.
Because he says, huh?
Go ahead.
Because another topic I want to bring up: who had the most difficult championship run between all the greats?
Championship run and like win it, or like just
who had the hardest road to get there? Like between the quote unquote goats.
I don't know. Hold on, we can get to that. Hold on,
that's what I'm saying. That's gonna be
I wasn't done because Derrick Rose get too many flowers too. Okay, people be talking about
his MVP here, but
people keep talking about he was the youngest MVP. If he wouldn't have got hurt, that y'all act like he was Brandon Roy and had a career in the injury. Derrick Rose is still in the NBA. Do y'all forget that?
He just never was the same. At that time, his game was mainly, I ain't gonna say main, well,
it was based off athleticism and explosion. Yes, but D Rose is still in the league. People act like, oh, if he wouldn't have got hurt, he'd have been this, he'd have been that.
He just wasn't able to develop another game, outside of he wasn't able to do like what Vince Carter did.
Yeah, Derrick Rose played another 10 years after he got hurt, and he's still playing. Yeah. That was 2011, right? Yeah, it's 2022. He's still in the NBA. Y'all acting like he got hurt and got shipped off to China. I'm talking to the people that's gonna watch this.
I know, I'm just talking to you.
I ain't talking to you. I'm talking to the people that's gonna watch this because this is gonna ruffle a lot of feathers and a lot of people gonna.
Oh yeah, it damn so is.
A lot of people gonna feel some type of way, but it's the truth. Derrick Rose getting way too many flowers.
I don't know, man. I think he gets his just due.
I like him. Don't get me wrong. I like Derrick Rose.
Yeah, I understand what you're saying.
But people try to say,
"What for some flowers?"
Yeah, some people try to say, "Oh, they would have won. He would have won 3 or 4 or 5 championships if he went." Stop. Cut it out right now.
I want to say he would probably got one ring. I say one.
He wouldn't have got no ring, man. The GOAT was still in the East. Stop playing.
Whoa! Still, he had possibility of one.
He wouldn't get. The only way he'd have got one if LeBron would have went to Chicago.
Whoa! No.
That's the only way.
I think they would have snuck that Heat team.
Dude.
First,
no, they wouldn't.
You never know, man.
I'm sorry.
He was just like a solid train just bowling through the East now.
They wasn't. The only team that really gave him fits was Boston.
And the Bulls that year. Before he
they didn't play the Bulls. The Bulls was gone in the second round. Right. When he got hurt. And then Indiana gave him a little scare, a little run for their money at one point.
Boy.
But that series only went 6 games. People act like that was a 7-game long series. It was
just because they gave him a hard time. That's why I remember so much. And plus, the NL team was good defensively, though. They were good defensively.
Yeah. And they was the underdogs, and it was Paul George coming out party.
Yep. And shit, Frank Vogel, he's supposed to be such a defensive mind. I see. I can't wait to get my cousin on here, boy. It's woo.
Line them up.
Yeah. That's what we line some of these suckers up.
Line them up.
So,
But yeah, this playoff's gonna be pretty nice. I like this one. Going back to it.
Good.
It's okay. Now I'm glad I pulled this back up.
Yeah.
This some people's coming out party to superstardom.
Yeah, they're gonna have to. Yeah, and folks on the hot seat stepping up.
Because Ant going crazy. He's gonna be on the radar now. You know, he plays for Minnesota, so they don't get too much TV time. But you know, he
small market like we was talking about.
Yeah, but he been going crazy. But now that he's on the TV, he's gonna be on the TV for at least. I think like I said, I don't think they're gonna get another game. Memphis in 5. But since he's gonna be on the TV, and he's gonna get that exposure, people are gonna realize how good Anthony Edwards is and Karl Anthony Towns.
Yeah, because Cat always been good.
Cat is what Anthony Davis think. Cat is what everybody think Anthony Davis is.
Well, no, with a healthy Anthony Davis. But we's not gonna act like a healthy Anthony Davis is not a problem.
How often are we gonna get a healthy Anthony Davis? Like what?
I'm not stressing. Always disabled. I'm not knocking you down.
Yeah.
I'm just saying a healthy. I agree with you saying, but we're just not gonna act like a healthy AD ain't no problem.
Yeah, he is, but we don't know if he's gonna be healthy or not.
I definitely agree about that.
You never know.
What do you think AD stand for?
Huh?
What do you think AD stand for?
I don't know.
Always disabled. Oh man. So I know what you're saying.
Always disabled.
I am a fan of health AD. But yeah, Cat is them boys is tough. You know, it ain't gonna be no walk in the park.
Yeah, healthy AD is a top 10 talent.
No, I'm talking about like Minnesota.
Huh?
Minnesota's gonna be a tough team to put out.
Yeah. But I was agreeing with you. I was just saying a healthy AD is a top 10 talent.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah. Same thing with Kyrie though. Like Kyrie's tough, but
man, come on, man. Like I've been saying, Kyrie my top man.
Kyrie's tough.
But like his availability, you know, I respect his.
I was just saying, but is he gonna be there? I mean, he'll make it
when that's gonna come into effect, or
and he a little cuckoo for cope. I ain't gonna say that, but he has his beliefs.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, that's what I was just saying.
I don't like calling people crazy, but he has his beliefs.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. His mental space, his mental, you know what I'm saying. I respect his mental thoughts. I mean, his views and stuff like that. So when he took his stand, you know, I agree on why he was doing it, or you know, I respect what he was doing. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna judge him because he wanted to take a break because he felt like, you know, do what you got to do so you can be 100% to come back and hoop. You know what I'm saying? Because we love watching Uncle Drew get busy. Like how he said, "Hold these for me." Oh, okay. Yeah, that's why I see, and we can talk. And with saying that, that's why I feel Brooklyn can, you know, get over that old Boston bean.
It's over. It's over. You can cancel Christmas on that. He gonna cry when we beat them. Because he want to beat us so bad. I know deep down in Kyrie heart, he want to beat Boston so bad. But he gonna cry when we drag him. When we do the fool with him.
But then like back to this Memphis and the Timberwolves. Memphis and Timberwolves.
Yeah.
Series. Man, just
another thing. Go ahead.
I was saying D'Angelo Russell. What if he have a blast from the past?
Well, D'Angelo always gonna be solid, and he already had his coming out party as a when he was in. Did they win that playoff series with the Nets? I don't think so, but he been an All-Star before.
Yeah.
So you can say he had his semi coming out party.
Yeah. So man, it's still gonna be a problem. You know, Pat Bear gonna go out there and just run around
and be a pest.
He got that badge on 2K.
Yeah, off ball pest, off ball and on ball.
Exactly. Off court pass too. Man, whatever happened? I was just looking over at Minnesota roster. George Monroe, Greg Monroe.
He played for them?
Exactly.
I did not know Greg Monroe was even still in the league.
Amazing.
Didn't even know he was still in the league. I did not know that at all.
That boy was supposed to be pretty nice too.
Yeah, but oh well.
Yeah, it's gonna be a lot of popcorn being popped this playoffs for sure.
Yeah, especially Minnesota. Boy, they making some noise.
So they making noise, except for the old Pelicans. Them about to get them feathers finna get tore up out there.
Who?
The Pelicans finna get their feathers torched down there.
Yeah, I'm sorry, get the broom out. Two brooms.
And it's crazy too, because them Hawks might get.
I was to say there's gonna be a lot of feathers everywhere. Because there's gonna be two brooms is needed. Yeah. Yeah, it's crazy. The Heat and the Sun, both of them got a son, and they
and then the Pelicans and Hawks, both birds. I told you.
Yeah,
why you want it?
We'll holler at them.
You want ATL Hot Wings, or you want the New Orleans wings? How you want it?
However you want it. Them boys is swept.
Woo!
Get the broom out. Swept.
Yeah, no, Phoenix, like I said, I think Phoenix, Toronto gonna be a good series. I got Phoenix. I mean, I'm sorry, Philadelphia. I'm so sorry. Philadelphia, Toronto. I got the Philadelphia in 6. You know, Milwaukee.
And that's another person. Like, what does that mean for James Harden if they don't at least go? They gotta at least go to the conference finals. Which I don't see it happening, but because they're not beating Miami. I'm sorry. Miami tough.
That's gonna be when they happen. That's gonna be a good one. Because James Harden is gonna have bruh.
But I'm not gonna count out Toronto either, though. Toronto is not an easy out.
No, for sure. I can see them definitely taking them to 7, worst case. But for right now, I still got Philly in 6. But
because James Harden won a Supermax.
Oh,
yes. And what is he? 31? He might be. I don't know. He might be the same age as
I think
Russell Westbrook.
He might be 32.
Yeah, 30. He was born in 89.
Oh yeah, no, because I'm 30. I'll be 34 this year. So he's 33. They 32 going 33.
Yeah, he won the Supermax at 33. That's
to show some production, man. That's all I gotta see. If he go ham, I say if he go ham in this playoffs, let's say he take whoever the 7 games in the Eastern Conference Final, I'll give him a Supermax.
Yeah, but he has to produce though.
Yeah, matter of fact, no. He would have to take me to the finals for me to give him a Supermax.
Yeah, that's his blemish though. Like he was up not 3-1. He was up on Golden State, and you couldn't close it out without Chris Paul. And they didn't have
that Golden State. That's the one with Durant, wasn't it?
Yeah, Durant. That's when he tore his Achilles, or not tore his Achilles. He had a torn calf, and then he ended up tearing his Achilles. So he couldn't finish them off. He ran into the Warriors twice in the Western Conference Finals.
And see, that's all it was. He just ain't have enough help. Like I said, them Golden State teams, they ain't no put them on them holes now.
Yeah.
Without KD.
Yeah,
so, they were. You got to look at the Rockets team, but that's come on, man.
Yeah, when back then his second fiddle was Eric Gordon.
Come on, Eric Gordon.
No knock to Eric Gordon, but
no, there definitely not no knock. But come on, man.
You a role. That's a role player.
Capella, or he was feeding Capella some shit. He was a defensive.
And Capella I don't like Capella either, to be honest.
I think he's good with the right point guard,
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. That's all he is a lob player.
I
guess
too, by him not being there.
I mean, Chris Paul got DeAndre Jordan on the All NBA team by just being a live player. So I guess you can be whatever you want to be, kids. Don't let anybody tell you anything different.
Yeah, Blueface is a rap. Yeah. But this feels James Harden. Yeah, like you said, James Harden got a lot of proof. It's gonna be big.
Yeah. Like I said, James Harden got a lot. It's a lot riding on James Harden's shoulders. It's a lot riding. It's a lot riding on the Warriors' shoulders.
Yeah.
It's a lot riding on now the Minnesota. Yeah, Chris Paul's shoulders definitely. But I think I don't know. They're so good. Like I don't think it's any. Like I said, I got them. We both got them coming out the West. But
yeah, but that's what Chris Paul.
Durant got a lot of pressure on him too. Because if he first round exit for Durant, that's bad for his. That's gonna be bad for him in his prime.
That's bad business.
To be honest, if Durant and Steph lose in the first round,
you talking about media field day?
Yeah, that's gonna be terrible for both of their legacies because that means they needed each other. Even though we try to push the narrative that the Warriors won one before Durant got there, and they went 73-9 the year before. But he needed KD to push him over the top.
I definitely agree. That would definitely damage both of their legacy.
Yeah.
So that they probably would need. Well, more so Kevin would needed them in a way. But Steph more so needed that number, definitely number two. He did win without KD, but like it was I'd say semi-lucky year due to those injuries.
It was lucky. That was lucky. Steph been blessed by the basketball god.
Yeah, them KD wars, that was damn near illegal, man.
Yeah.
Golly, you couldn't do nothing. It was just basically theirs to lose those years.
And that was a defensive juggernaut too, to be honest.
Yes, their movement, communication, what?
Yeah, it was pretty nice.
Boy, them Golden State KD, good God, man.
Yeah, but let's wrap it up for the night, for real.
Yeah, so that was our review of game ones of the NBA playoffs this year. We'll be back soon for further game 2 analysis and breakdown. You know what I'm saying?
We holla.
Peace.